3, 2, 1. Hey guys, Jason here. It is Friday night, and I normally post a metal and beer video on Fridays, and I think I posted this morning. I posted a video on how I write metal songs. So I hope you guys got a chance to watch that. But I wanted to just go live with you guys for a few minutes, so hopefully you guys are coming on board now. I'll have a sip of this while I wait. That's quite tasty. I'll share more about the beer in a little bit here. But basically, I wanted to go live to give you guys a quick album update. You guys know I've been working on this album called Masterpiece. It's Masterpiece, one word, but it's spelled a little differently. It's Master and P-E-A-C-E, like we're mastering the art of peace. And there's a lot of things that went into making this album and why I'm naming it Masterpiece. And I'll get more into that in future videos, but I just kind of want to share with you guys where I am in the recording process. That's the wrong pick. Have you ever picked up the wrong pick? That's the one I use for bass. This is my guitar pick. So I'll be releasing more information on the album, but I kind of want to tell you guys where I'm at. So Masterpiece, I have all of the rhythm guitars and lead guitar tracks, all those recorded. The bass tracks are recorded. My trusty ESP bass, the D5. I love this thing, man. It's a beast. And so a couple things about this album. This is my first album with vocal tracks on it. So everything I've released up to this point, as you guys know, is instrumental metal. So this is my first album with vocals, and I'm going to have a mixture of death metal vocals and what we consider clean metal vocals as well. So I'm very, very excited about that. Actually, let me grab this. I picked this mic up. This is the trusted death metal microphone in the music industry here. It's actually one of the least expensive ones too in that regard, but it gets the job done. It's the Shure SM7B mic, so I'll be recording all my vocal tracks with this mic here. So again, I'm very, very excited about this, guys. This is going to be really, really awesome. Now, another cool thing, as you guys already know, this is my first album using a 7-string guitar. I did a review on this thing a while back. I've had it for several months now. It's the ESP E2 Horizon FR7. This is also a beast. It's kind of heavy. I remember my granddad years ago, he picked up one of my guitars. He's like, "Son, is this what you call heavy metal?" So, granddad, if you're watching from above, I miss you, man. But it was just really cool. My grandfather, he didn't like metal music, but he enjoyed, genuinely liked my music. I didn't play, quite as heavy stuff way back then. This was 20 years ago. But anyway, so I wanted just to kind of play one tune from the new album for you guys. So that's really why we're here. So I want to play just the verse and chorus of a song called Peaceful War off the new album Masterpiece. So here we go. Hopefully you guys can hear that. So that's just a sneak preview of the song called Peaceful War, which is probably one of my personal favorites off the new album. And guys, I plan to release this. I hope to release this before the end of the year, before the end of 2018. You know, I've got to record my vocal tracks on this album, and I've also got to get the drum tracks recorded. I have an awesome death metal drummer laying the drum tracks for this album, so I'm not going to mention his name quite yet, but I'm very, very excited about that because I've heard his work, and I'm like, okay, I've got to reach out to this dude and, you know, see if he's willing to do the job here, and he is, so it's cool. But anyway, guys, that's the album. A masterpiece. I hope to release it by the end of 2018. You know, worst case it'll be early 2019, but I'm really going to push to release it this year. So you guys are probably wondering right now, what's Jason drinking? I'm glad you asked. So of course I'm drinking the local. I try to stick local. Like, I love beers from around the world and all over the place, and I'll definitely drink them, but as much as possible, you know, my wife and I, we do support a lot of local mom and pop shops around here, restaurants and stuff. But this is Edmonds from Edmonds Oast Brewing Company. Kind of a strange name here, long name, and it's called Bound by Time. It's an India Pale Ale. It's 7%. What's cool is it's like a very generic can, but cool looking too at the same time. You know, very cool little label there. A little butterfly effect. Something like that. Anyway, let's give this a taste. It is quite tasty. It's funny because it's 7%, so I would expect it to be like real hoppy like the Cigar City High Life, but it's not extremely hoppy. It's very smooth. Very, very tasty beer. Perfect for the hot days because I'm in Florida in the Tampa area. Actually, I live in Seffner. My wife and I live in Seffner, Florida, and that's where the band Obituary is from, so, which is really cool. I'm like living right here where Obituary roam the streets. Very, very awesome. Actually, the area I live in called Brandon, Florida, and this whole area is kind of considered Brandon, Tampa, you know. This used to be like the metal capital of the U.S. many, many years back. I don't know what happened to that, but we are starting to get more metal bands playing. Plus, I live here now, so I'm carrying out that death metal and just metal in general legacy. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to share that with you. Again, I wanted to share like one of the tunes. Let me know if you guys want me to do more live videos like this. Let me know if you guys like this, and I'll make these a little bit longer. Also, let me know some of the things you'd like for me to discuss live, and you know, I can pull up the website and answer questions and that sort of thing. But I do want to continue to give you guys updates on my album and that sort of thing. I'm gonna be sharing the recording process for the vocals with you guys too. Probably won't do that live, but I'll do some videos on recording death metal vocals. You know, I know my channel is like centered around metal guitar players, but I say metal guitarists and musicians because, you know, I welcome all people that are into metal. But even you guitar players out there, I encourage you to sing. You know, even if you think you can't, I encourage you to try and work on that craft because it just, I don't know, it does something to you. I've been singing as long as I've been playing guitar, and I'm not like, you know, like an all-star vocalist or anything like that. I'm not claim to be that, but, you know, I've worked on my craft in vocals and guitar for many, many years now, and I've been really, like, hammering out death metal vocal lessons. I want to share this real quick with you guys. This is The Zen of Screaming. Who's this by? Melissa Cross. How can I not remember that? But Melissa Cross is The Zen of Screaming, and there's a lot of death metal vocalists who have taken her lessons from All That Remains, bands like Lamb of God, Shadows Falls on here. So there's several bands, but yeah. So I've been going through her lessons, and it's like really enhanced the vocals. So. I'm really excited about recording these tracks for you guys, but I will share some of that process with you, so you'll get to hear some of that here soon. But guys, thank you for joining, thank you for watching, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it off now because we got friends coming over and we're going to eat and drink some brewskis and enjoy the weekend. Please be safe this weekend, guys. I love you all, and until the next video, keep it metal. Now I got to turn this thing off.